You know what? Why am I using this garbage? Yum. Who doesn't love a toastie? When you're toasted and you need a toastie and you want something smoky, delicious, cheesy. Not as cheesy as this guy, but still pretty damn cheesy. It's so good. I think the ultimate toastie has to be the one you make at home. Anytime I go out and order a toastie from a cafe, one of those groovy hipster cafes, I bite into it and I'm instantly filled with regret because it tastes like cardboard and disappointment. This is the Gutsy Cook. I'm Reuben Brand, and today we are gonna make the ultimate toasted sandwich because nothing is worse than getting a toasted sandwich that tastes like cardboard and disappointment. You bite in, it's like no cheese, or the cheese is super hard. It's just been ruined and destroyed by some idiot at a cafe who's just smashed it in the grill, or hasn't smashed it in the grill, and it's just raw cheese, there's no meltiness. The egg yolk's just not yolky, it's just pure garbage. Today, we're gonna fix that by making our own at home with all this stuff, which is toasted cheese, sandwich, stuff, the Sleazy cheesy. Let's get to it. Firstly, heavy bottom cast iron pan. So you want like a medium high heat. Let that do its little thing for a minute. Put some olive oil in, just a little bit. What I think is the ultimate in my toasted Sleazy cheesy is some beautiful, soft brioche bread. It's like soft, it gets nice and golden, crispy brown, has a little bit of sweetness to it. I'm gonna do 3 cheeses, a shredded mozzarella, American, and Gouda, because that's as Gouda as it gets, yo! First dad joke for the day. I hit it with some turkey bacon because I don't dine on the swine and you ain't gonna see no pork on this fork. Keep it real with the turkey bacon, don't knock it till you try it. For Taylor, again, once again, my brother. Support the Gutsy Cook. A little bit of product placement goes a very long way. Once your pan's up to heat, let's just hit it with this turkey bacon. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Sizzle. Ooh. 3's the magic number. Can't have too much. Just because I'm a little bit fancy, I'm going to hit the old pan with a knob of butter. Right, I said knob of butter. This will just give it a nice little bit of golden crunchy. So while your turkey bacon is doing its thing, getting acquainted with the old pan, get ready and prepare all your other stuff. So what we're going to do now is get your bread ready, get your butter ready, get your cheese ready, because once it's all done, it's just a matter of building the best toastie in the universe, because you made it at home and you followed these easy to follow instructions. You don't want it like burnt. You know what? Why am I using this garbage? Tongs. I used my hands the other day. That was really smart. Really smart. Because you should always, when cooking hot food, especially hot food in a pan, use your fingers to pull it out of the oil. Because that, my friends, is how you cook, apparently. Okay, this is coming along pretty well. Just want to get a little bit of golden crust on it. Bread's ready. Get your cheese ready. I like to do like a layer of one, layer of the other, layer of one, layer of the other. American cheese, Gouda cheese, American cheese, Gouda cheese. And we're going to hit it with some seeded mustard and mayo on each side. I like using a whole egg mayo just because it's way better than that other garbagey crap which is just full of sugar. Again, don't be stingy. We're making delicious toasted sandwiches. Mayo on both sides. I know what you're thinking. Far out. My arteries, my cholesterol. Oh no. Shit. Oh wait, what's going on? Who cares? It's a toasted bloody sandwich. It's the best thing you'll ever eat. Seeded mustard, same thing. Boop. This stuff looks like it's... I'm gonna turn it up a bit. This is taking way too long. Medium high heat, just crank it on high, mate. Just get it happy on high. Everything's happy when they're high. That's why when you're toasted, you want a toastie. It's bloody simple, mate. All right, this is good enough. I'm gonna put this on some paper towel, let it drain off, because I'm a sharing, caring kind of guy. I'm gonna reuse the pan to cook our eggs. I like to use oil when I cook eggs, because, you know, no one wants a sticky, bloody egg that just gets destroyed by the ruddy pan. Usually I use a non-stick because I'm just lazy like that, but we've got a beautiful, beautiful skillet. So let's see if I can do it without destroying it. Ooh, sizzle. Ooh, sizzle number 2. None of that like, oh, I'm just gonna crack the egg with one hand and put it in like, oh, crack, crack. You know what? Crack with both hands. Whatever, man. Whatever keeps you happy. So often I see those people like trying to be like crackety crack, and then there's their hands going all over the place. It's just shit everywhere. There's, what is it called? Shell falling in. Season everything. Always season. And there we go. Salt, pepper is the love that eggs need in their life. Let's get cracking. All right, eggs are coming along pretty well. They're looking good. Let's have a little look. Camera guy number 2. Get a shot of that. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna need that spatula that I so ceremoniously hoiked. I'll be right back. spatula. Don't worry, I washed it. Kind of. One thing I absolutely detest in my egg is that gross film of snot, that gross, like, snotty, gooey rubbish that comes up on the top. Some people, like, especially on the gram, on the Instagram, they just want to get that shot of the egg just like oozing out all the yolk and spilling out onto the plate, and you can just see it's covered in that snotty, gooey gunk. Nasty. So, even if you like sunny side up, just give it a little flip. I know the yolk might bloody go everywhere, but that's all right. No judgments here. This is the Gutsy Cook. I don't judge. We don't judge. It's a safe space to cook eggs together. Together. You, me, the internet, the eggs, the turkey bacon, the bread, the cheese, the love coming at ya. Let's flip some bloody eggs. Hey, 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 hey. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and again. Oh. Not for too long though. Now, while they're doing their little thing, I'm just gonna put a little bit of shredded cheese, the mozza, on top of the eggs, because what we want is slightly melted. Bring this little baby up here, top, bottom, I don't know. First egg comes out, try not to spill the yolk. Bam, straight down it goes. What I love to do is a little bit of American cheese and a little bit of Gouda cheese. And oh, holy crap sticks, I nearly forgot our turkey bacon. Smack that down, smack that down. Hot diggity. Oh, god dang it. Second egg down, American cheese, Gouda cheese. Oh, golly. Now, a lot of people are like, butter the outside of the bread, you gotta butter the outside of the bread. Or you can just be lazy and put a nice knob of butter in the old pan. Let the old pan butter the bread for you. Make sure you always use a Japanese chef knife to move your butter around when you're putting it in the pan. Old trick. It's not an old trick. Don't do that to your good Japanese knives. All right, you don't want the butter to burn, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it right down low as it can go, because, my friends, you cannot rush art, and a toasted sandwich is an art form. In we go. We don't want the bread to burn, we want the bread to soak up all that goodness and to melt all of that cheese. Now what we do, some people put the lid on and then try and like flip it and like, oh god, what am I doing? Shit goes everywhere. And by lid I mean the other piece of bread. What I do is literally put a lid on it and let it just slowly melt away into melty goodness. Takes a little bit of time, but you know, when you're making a toasted sandwich, what else is there to do? You just sit back and relax. Get your nails done if you want. You've got plenty of time. Go for a little walk. So let's just wait for 10 minutes. I'll just stand here and we can chat. How you going? How's things? How's life? So how about that weather? Did you see the game the other day? I don't do sports, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. Game, I don't know. Whatever, man. Let's check and see how we're going, because the awkward chit chat is killing me. I know I said you can't rush art, but this is ridiculous. Let's turn it up. Crank the heat, yo. I will be back after these short messages from our sponsors. Alrighty, it's looking pretty melty, pretty good. Let's jump in there with the other slice and see how we're doing. So much stress right now, so much anxiety. I whistle when I'm nervous. Alright, let's flip it. 1, 2, 3. Sure! Hot dang! Melted goodness, it's just a few moments away. How we doing? Little check, little mic check. Ooh, nearly there. We're nearly there. What you want is like a nice, crispy golden top. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, tap, tap, tap. Knock, knock. Who's there? Toasted sandwich. Toasted sandwich who? I don't know. We've never been introduced before. Let's take it out. We're ready. We're ready. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting if I can actually take it out in one piece. Holy crap sticks. That is an ugly, delicious looking sandwich. Can you see that? Look. Doesn't look like much, but I can guarantee it'll taste like heaven. When eating a toasted sandwich, always have a roll of paper towel because it's gonna get messy. You know it's gonna get messy. I know it's gonna get messy. Let's cut the crap. No, it's not crap, it's a beautiful sandwich. Oh, oh, crunchy. Ooh, melty. Oh, snappity snap. Double egg, triple cheese, turkey bacon if you please. Get into my mouth. This looks great. I wish you were here. We could eat it together. We'd have a coffee, we could have a sit down, have a civilized conversation about philosophy while devouring our toasted sandwich made with love from me to you, the Gutsy Cook, Ruby brand. I'm gonna eat this and let you know how it tastes. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Look at this, beautiful. All the good stuff in the world on one toasted sandwich. Oh, the bottom's a little bit caramelized. This is delicious. But you know what would make it even better? That one key ingredient that this idiot forgot to put on it. Smoky barbecue sauce. This should have gone on at the very last minute, but because I'm such a fool and I'm so dang hungry, I didn't put it on. You just need a little bit. Take two. With the barbecue. That's it right there. That little smoky hit. When you're toasted and you need a toastie and you want something smoky, delicious, jerky bacony, eggy, cheesy. Not as cheesy as this guy, but still pretty damn cheesy. This is the remedy. This is the cure. Every bite, every mouthful is just layer upon a layer of happiness. Gone are the days of disappointing toasted sandwiches that just taste like rubbish because you make it yourself, you make it right, you're happy, not that healthy, but who cares because you're eating a toasted sandwich. I'm Reuben Brand. This has been the Gutsy Cook. This is definitely the best toastie I've ever had. You should make it. Post stuff in the comments below. Hit subscribe, like, share, whatever, all that social media stuff. Take a photo of your toastie. Hashtag the Gutsy Cook. Let me have a look. Get it in your face. Bye now. And I'll see you next time. Happy days. Happy days. Oh man. That toasted sandwiches is good, but it's coming up to say hello.